Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Turning Pages. Excuse me. Let's see. Really weird stuff that's happening with my computer here. I don't think it's my energy. My energy has been pretty calm. First of all, I want to say I've got a show live tomorrow with Anne LaFleur. She's going to be giving away a $250 trust book. Also, too, I can't recall what the subject will be, but please tune in. At least for giving away the book. We'll give away the book at the end of the show, 10 o'clock a.m. Central Time. And then on Friday, I have Boots on the Ground in North Carolina. Mike Penny will be talking to me about what is ever going on over there. I'm bringing you footage from just civilians out there that are shooting this. You're not going to find this on mainstream media. I'm telling you this right now. And you'll see what I mean by that by one of my videos that I show you real soon here. Okay, so if that isn't enough of all this bullshit that's actually going on here today, we've got this general. What is his name here? It's the general at General IMC News. He's basically trying to tell you that all communications is going to be knocked out on October 5th from a geometric storm on October 5th, which will result in blacks out, disrupt satellite communications. You know, at this point here, this is what I'm saying is that, if I were to basically tell you I don't believe this, I've never believed any of these solar storms because none of them have come true. And, it's just, it is what it is. But we need to be ready. And I can't emphasize that enough for you. And let me tell you again, get that backpack ready to go, just in case anything happens. And I'll try to find that again and show you. If not, go back a couple of videos where I'm telling you, don't worry about this Patriot food if you bought into it, because if anything happens, you're not going to be able to carry that shit out with you. You need to grab something, grab and go, some dog food, some water, some people food, that type of thing, if anything does happen. But, it may not happen. So, what are our chances here? Okay, so my next story up here is Bank of America outages reported in the last 24 hours. So thousands of Bank of America customers are facing widespread outages, with many locked out of their accounts. Now, I this is one of my banks. I don't put all my money in one particular area, right? And so I have not experienced this. Every time one of these reports come up, thank God, but I don't know. This is coming from Shadow of Ezra. I don't know how much that I'm buying into his stuff anymore, but those are who managed to log in and shocked to find out their balances are at zero through their debts remain visible, even though their debts remain visible. Bank of America customers support has acknowledged the issue, calling it a glitch, which they're working on to resolve. So if this has happened to you, let me know. Send me an email, because I'm reporting these stories and I don't know if this is actually, here's my email address down here below. I don't know if these stories are people just putting this out there, jumping on the bandwagon of the drama, and possibly, right? Possibly, but I'm bringing you real life stories out there. What else do we have here? Hillary Clinton addresses Pizzagate, dismissing it as a conspiracy theory, and shockingly refers to missing children as non-existent. So just to let you know that is, and stay away from this crap food for your kids. Look what somebody did. Somebody was really smart and said, they put some weights in there, right? Somebody has got the right idea there. There was a great decision that was made there. Go work out. All right, so I'm going to be bringing you more of these stories about coming from the mountain, and this is a TikTok one, so bear with me on this while I get it set up. Apparently, these are all automated to start off. I'm going to also bring you about a 5-minute video from a gentleman who's taken he's taken everything into his own hands, and you'll see what I mean with the next video.
We've been dancing with the devil way too long. I know it's fun, but get ready to pay your dues. Oh God, come back home. This crazy world is filled with liars and abusers. Need you now before we're too far gone. I hope one day.
Okay, I'm going to get dinged because he's playing the music here, so I'm just going to mute this at this point and just let you know that if you don't, let me just back up the train here for a second. YouTube has been not taking down my channels and not giving me strikes, but they're cutting out all the information. So if you can get over to Rumble and watch more of the stuff that's out there, you'll get the full show on Rumble. I don't know if you're noticing that maybe there are certain songs that are missing or certain things that are, content that's missing. So just to give you a heads up on that here, let me finish playing this here. So this is without music. This is just somebody that's driving around in the mountains, and they're saying that they need help. Just come and help them out if you can. So apparently this person started out by saying that they kept their mouths shut for a couple of days, but people are needing to be rescued one way or another, and this is remarkable. This is remarkable. All right, so let's see for you here.
Impact factory workers have lost their lives and more are missing after they were allegedly told that they would be fired if they left work during the hurricane.
Why'd you make us work that day? Why? We shouldn't have worked. We shouldn't have been there. None of us should have been there.
Family members say that their loved ones never got word that they were allowed to leave and that they were told that the management was monitoring the situation. Some of the workers' relatives got frantic video phone calls as the flood swelled around Impact Plastics. Some employees were able to leave the industrial park using a truck owned by a neighboring company driven by a driver employed by that company. But due to the quickly rising water, the truck tipped over and 5 employees and a contractor aboard the truck went missing. They are now being counted among the deceased. 5 others who were also on the truck when it tipped over made it to safety and were later evacuated. A National Guard helicopter was subsequently dispatched to rescue those 5 employees, and they were airlifted to safety. Another set of employees had to depart by the CSX railroad track behind the facility due to high waters at the front door. Those employees were able to make it to an adjacent company where they were able to find safety.
Okay, this here is, I'm going to take a break from some of those stories. They get pretty heavy. So this is former FBI Director James Comey. A lot of you know who he is. Says that the former President Trump is coming for the FBI and the Department of Justice. Of course he is. He has been, and we needs to. We need to get rid of it, completely. It's corrupt. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. And this is what FBI stands for here. And you can just look at the screen. And if you're driving and listening to this, it means following Biden's instructions. Should the FBI be trusted after what they have done? Put your comments in there, please. I'd love to hear them. A lot of people are just basically taking all this into their own hands. They're stacking up, and they're basically they basically are just doing what they can do, and they're nobody else is going to help. The government isn't going to help. Okay, so these are the signs that people are leaving out there. It says this image alone. It tells you should you keep a can of spray paint on hands at all time. If a prep item, many people don't think about, and a pen, a marker, Sharpie, something. Okay, so this next video is from Jonathan Howard, and it's about 5 minutes long, and you should, not need, or you can listen to everything that he's saying about what is happening around him.
My name is Jonathan Howard. I'm a member of the Florida State Guard Special Missions Unit, and I'm also up here with Aerial Recovery, a nonprofit. I came up here on Sunday with Aerial Recovery before we even got activated. We flew up here, and then we got activated, which is great. I have my team up here working as well. Here's the problem. I'm going to tell you everything that's happening from the ground, what I'm actually seeing, because what they're telling you is complete bullshit on the news, and these politicians don't fucking clue in their line. I'll say this now, I'll say it at the end of the video. The only thing I need from this video is helicopters. If I have helicopters, I can save lives. Without helicopters, I can't reach these people. It doesn't matter how many chainsaws and trucks I got, I can't get to them. They're 10 miles in, 20 miles, 40 miles in the mountains. There's no way to get with them or even communicate with them. I am literally flying around in a civilian helicopter looking for SOS messages carved in the mud or painted on the ground, and we're dropping down and saving them. What got me fired up about this was yesterday, me and my team did the rescue of that 11-day-old baby. And all these government officials and social media, they're showing that video, that pictures and video of that rescue, and claiming that like they have some like government helped with that. And I mean, even USA, I think it was USA Today, wrote an article about it saying it was a Florida National Guard that went and got it, like with a helicopter. No, it was me, my buddy Charlie, and a civilian named Zeb with his own personal helicopter out of Wilmington, North Carolina. Like without that civilian, that baby would be dead. And the old lady we went and rescued after that, she'd be dead too because she had 1 day left of oxygen. No one was going to go get them. I will tell you, when we go up in the air, I probably see 40 civilian helicopters, and I might see 2 Blackhawks, National Guard, military, whatever they are. That's it. No one's out there doing rescues. I have my entire team up here from Florida right now, and they have no ability to go rescue these people other than what they can drive to. And the people that are in dire need, they're out in the mountains. They are completely cut off. Now, I will say, I spoke to my congresswoman down in Florida, and she's a badass, and she made a bunch of phone calls, and now we got 2 contracted 60s coming up here tomorrow, which is great. I love that, but like, I still don't understand why we don't have more helicopters. Like, we'll get a lot of work done with that, but there's no military. There's no one's doing nothing. It blows my mind. And they're not even allowing people to see what's really going on. One of our friends yesterday, they were actually escorting CNN down at Lake Lure, and they wouldn't even let CNN, the sheriff department would not let them go videotape the bad areas, how destructive it is. I don't know why they don't want to show you all that, but I mean, it is bad. I should also say, when I flew here on Sunday, they actually stopped us from going in, the sheriff department. And it was because of a bunch of politics that they were claiming was the Speaker of the House of North Carolina that was preventing us from even going in and trying to kick us out, which I had clarified today with North Carolina politicians that reached out to me, good on them. And they were like, that's complete bullshit. Speaker of the House has nothing. He wants you guys there. But this is the kind of political BS that is happening here right now. Like, everyone's trying to be in charge without taking any type of action. Nobody wants to coordinate with anybody. Everybody wants to pretend like they're being the hero while these people are literally fucking dying in the mountains. And these people, like I said, these people are limited medication. They're running out of oxygen, and there's no one going to get them. The most effective way I have found to go find these people is by getting in a helicopter and flying down the rivers and roads and looking for SOS messages or people waving us down. And then we drop down and get them. We have all these people here. We have law enforcement. We have State Guard, National Guard. They have no way to go get these people. Yesterday, when I was at the Asheville airport refueling, which, by the way, the civilian is paying all this out of his own pocket. He's not even looking for a reimbursement. I think we did 4 refuelings yesterday. And that was like just in half a day's work. We're in Asheville, and I saw 2 Air Force helicopter 60s. And I knew they were PJs just looking at them. And I went up to them like, hey, guys, like, what are y'all doing? And like, this is what you need to be doing. This is how I'm finding people. And they're like, we can't go. We're waiting on Title 10 orders. And I'm like, what? They can't get any authority. There's military helicopters all over here sitting on the ground, and they can't do nothing. Even my JSOC boys in Fayetteville, they can't get orders to come out here. It is just the most disgusting thing, and they're killing these people. And I don't know why they're doing it. I don't know what kind of conspiracy. I've heard so many things, whatever you want to come up with, but they are literally allowing these people to fucking die in the mountains right now because we can't get helicopters. They got money for everything else in the fucking world right now, but if they could just get us helicopters, we could fly out there and rescue these people. So I hope this video goes viral. I hope these politicians get fired. I hope people get pissed off. They'll probably kick me out of the state of North Carolina for doing this, but you know what? I don't care, because if I can save one more life for it, it's fucking worth it to me.
Okay, so this is bringing me to Lincoln County Airport, North Carolina. It's a staging area for supply drops. The small crafts are making the runs to town cutoffs is what they're calling it. And reports of mass casualties. Whole town's wiped out. If you're in the area, you can do a drop off your supplies at this hangar. You can look it up too. It's Lincoln County Air Force. They got Pound, Lincoln County Air Force. This is all the volunteers. So yeah, it's so this is where we're at right now. It's always going to be the Patriots built this country. The Patriots will rebuild it. It's we the people. Where we go one, we go all. All right, let's see what else I have out here for you guys. Okay, so this is probably, I'm going to do 2 more stories on this one there. So you guys, yeah, I know that you're all going to get to these videos when you can and when you have time. And I know I'm putting a lot of them out there, and I'm doing this for 2 reasons. One, to get the information out to you, and the other one is to see how much I'm actually being censored. You know, karma's a bitch. So this is Red Cross and the FEMA/TEMA. This is the TEMA in Tennessee. They arrived and all the donations that have been given to local high school volunteers have been confiscated. That's the word that they're using. Starting with the Davy Crockett High School. They're taking over all the volunteer schools in Washington, D.C. and Greene County. If you live in that area, you'll be familiar with it. In order for anyone to get donations that was given, they must be approved. All monetary donations have been taken as well as placed into a TEMA account. If you're unaware of how that works, those items don't get used for this particular disaster. Now, if any of you have been awake for many, many years, you know that they take the money and they take it and they store it for themselves or whatever. It's all bullshit. I did a video earlier this morning with a woman that was talking about the TEMA. She was saying, don't donate to the TEMA. There are churches that you can go to, and I still haven't found out who she is. So if you guys know, put it in the comments down there. If you saw the earlier videos, I'm doing 3 videos a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Okay, so in order to get in order for anyone to get donations that was given, they must be approved. I think volunteers have been asked to leave and was told in order to help, they must be trained by United Way. Screw you. All right, please. I know I already made a post on the Red Cross and the FEMA the other day, but please, if you donate to the church or the given individuals. It says they can take supplies from churches. Church members will make sure that donations get the correct hands. I think this is the lady that I did the video on earlier, and it's Alicia Schubert. So that's the name at the top here. It says you could take the supplies to the churches. We are still taking donations here, as well as picking up donations this week, and our donations will be directly will be going directly to the church for them to help out the communities. I know several others that are picking up donations and taking them as well. And if you would rather donate directly to the church for the church to take, I can put you in contact with churches also. So let's see here. I'm trying to find out more information. The problem is that these get, it says Hog's Twin, but I think they just retweeted this, or is that the name? Yes. Oh, the Hog's Twins. They're kind of the twin brothers. So this says Alicia Schubert on there. If you want to try to find her in Tennessee, please do so if you feel like that you can help out somehow. That's all that I have, you guys. Unfortunately, this is social media. This is X. This is TikTok. And I don't know how else to get the information out there. Yeah, let's see here. I don't follow Whiplash. I think that's a bunch of bullshit. So let's see here. I'm going back to my beginning. I thought I had some other things I wanted to share with you guys. Just be very careful of who you are reaching out to and supposedly wanting to give them money. All right, so let's see here. What is this here? This is 8 hours ago. This video came out. It says it's 1800 again in North Carolina. It's almost every road gone. Horse and back mules are going deep into the hills, taking supplies and bringing out people out. It's just been overwhelming, and how vast the impact has been. Let me play this. Let me stop it and get back to the beginning here and share this last video with you. And I will see you guys tomorrow at 10 a.m. for my interview.
How high is the water, mama? 2 feet high and rise. How high's the water, mama? 2 feet high and rise.
All right, that's just, I thought it was a full video. It's just somebody out there making a whatever statement of some sort there. Okay, so that's I think this is everything that I can see. I'm going back and checking. So these are the never did he. They're basically saying never did he. Yeah, there's a lot of people out there that can walk around with a clear conscience, and there's other ones that are going to be Well, what was that? What was that I just saw? Sorry, my computer is really doing some jumps here, and I don't know why that is. And it's just kind of got a mind of its own. You guys can see it just scrolling, and my mouse isn't staying stable. So I think that's my cue to say, thank you for coming in and listening. Please share. And if you want to reach out to me, my email is sitting right there. If you have a story or anything you want to share for me, let's see here. This looks like a...
was given. The person is now being hoisted.
Oh my God, I can't grab it.
Then troops were sent on another mission, nearly 60 miles south in Hendersonville, where 3 survivors were clearly relieved and grateful.
I'm not buying this. Is CBS. They're stealing other people's stories. They're not out there. They're not helping anybody. Let me stop sharing and come back to you guys. All right. Thank you guys so much. Please tune in to 2 interviews I have tomorrow at 10 a.m., Friday at 10 a.m. also. That's Central Standard Time. And, please come prepared. This will be live. It won't be recorded. And now I turn the page.